From United States, US President-elect Donald Trump met with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte in Florida to discuss global security challenges. This is Rutte's first meeting with Trump since his election on November 5, and he emphasized the importance of Trump's leadership in maintaining NATO's strength and expressed his commitment to collaborating with him on alliance priorities. Rutte and his team also met Trump's pick as National Security Advisor US Rep. Michael Waltz and other members of the President-elect's national security team. So this is the latest that is coming in at this point of time. Trump is set to hold talks with the NATO chief. We have with us my colleague Brian Thomas on the telecast. Brian, what are the details coming in when it comes to the meeting between Trump and the NATO chief? My colleague, I guess, is facing some connection issues. We'll sort that out. Brian, we are seeing that Trump is holding talks with the NATO chief. What is the development and what were the key things that were discussed between the two?
Yes, Surya, am I audible?
You are audible. You can go on.
So, definitely, like you even mentioned that, yes, during his very first term, Donald Trump is now vigorously urged European nations to increase their defense spending and cast doubt on the fairness of the NATO, transatlantic alliance also. Now, there was a photograph also that was taken by Eric Lungtang and was released by NATO also that showed the US President-elect Donald Trump shaking hands with NATO General Secretary Mark Rutte during the first meeting in Palm Beach, Florida. Now, NATO Chief Mark Rutte also met with US President-elect Donald Trump in Florida to discuss global security issues facing the alliance. Now, it was also said in NATO spokesperson Farah, Dakila's statement also that came on November 23rd as well. That was yesterday. Now, the meeting also took place on the previous day in Palm Beach, which was even requested by Mr. Rutte shortly after Trump's election victory in November 5th. Now, the former Dutch Prime Minister also aimed to address the growing threat posed by strengthening ties between both North Korea and Russia. And Trump's resounding re-election has also raised concerns in Europe also over the potential withdrawal of critical US military support for Ukraine. Now, NATO allies, very important to note that now NATO allies also emphasize that sustaining Kyiv, resistance against Moscow is crucial for the security of both Europe and United States. And it was also rather said, and even Rutte also remarked that more and more they have seen that North Korea, Iran, China, and of course Russia are working together against Ukraine. And he even said this during this very recent European leaders meeting that happened in Budapest. And he also further goes on to say that Russia is paying for a collaboration by supply technology to North Korea, move he described as a threat to both the US mainland and continental Europe as well. And he says that he looks forward to sitting down with Donald Trump to discuss how he can collectively address these challenges as well.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.